Jim, something I'm noticing with the people around me. What are you laughing?
You notice an awful lot of things, I notice, that you notice.
Well,
Okay, go ahead. We're starting now.
clap again.
Okay, now we're going to start for real. I mean, for real this time.
Jim, one of the things I'm noticing lately in people's lives, and in mine somewhat, is that it's getting to be more and more important to pay attention. So little things are happening, like losing the keys or ordering multiple things in the shopping cart online, or not major things, but there's an increase in the necessity to pay attention and not be out in front of yourself, not be going fast, and
Yeah.
it's getting to be more.
Yeah, there's some good reasons for that. And that is, I've talked about these 3 waves of light over the last year and how they basically are altering a lot of your perception. With each solstice, with each equinox, there is an expansion of those waves and new waves. And this summer solstice, there is some very high frequency, high vibration patterns that are coming in. And these patterns are creating, where there is an imbalance in a person's space, it's creating an anxiety. It's creating a kind of a pushing on it. Something's not right, I keep hearing people saying. And to a great extent, it's where we walk around with the I'm not okay, I didn't do it right, my life pattern to this point. And so it's creating a distraction in people's realities. Now the flip side of that is where you are okay, where everything's working fine, there is an excitement, a positive enthusiasm that's kind of coming in. People are going, yeah, I want to get something done. So these waves are making a lot of changes, but in a bigger way, these waves are changing the landscape. And what I mean by that is you're starting to have a much greater perception of consciousness. And that perception is a little disorienting. It's like, I don't know what to do with this. It would be similar to climbing a large flight of steps. The higher you get, the more you get to see. Mm-hmm. And what I'm watching is that's creating a disruption in many people's spaces. So where you're not grounded, focused, in present time, paying attention, you are going to find unintended consequences. I lost my keys. I know I just set them down there. Well, actually, no, you didn't. So it's this distraction that's beginning to happen. It's going to require more and more attention, more and more alignment, more and more kind of really focus going forward.
I think distraction is really a good word, and that's what I'm watching too, is that it's almost like attention points are in multiple places rather than present time, this one thing. People are multitasking in a much bigger scale, it looks like.
Yeah, and much faster. So you got 2 things going on. You got time appearing to accelerate. I don't have enough time, which has been going on for years now. But this concept of climbing up the steps and getting a wider perspective and the landscape's changing. And what I mean by that is, it's not what you are used to only, meaning, every day I get up and I go do my day and I kind of expect relatively the same kind of things going on. Now there's going to be more added to your day. Now I don't know how to describe that well, because most of it's all energy, but it's as if all of a sudden you have to drive to another town, but it wasn't in your script for the day. Or you have to attend to something that wasn't in your plan.
Yeah.
And not bad or good, just new opportunities being added into the mix. But those opportunities are going to distract your attention. And so that part that says pay attention is really about do I need to do this now, rather than, reaction into an action. And but the peace is going to be this unintended consequence. And I'm going to talk a lot more about that in Mastering Alchemy Light this month. But look out at the world around you, and you just kind of watch things like in the United States, the Congress dealing with the healthcare issue. Mm-hmm. And for 7 years, it was like, oh, this is bad, we're going to change this, no problem. Well, there is a problem. And all of a sudden you have lots of different points of views coming into this, lots of different consequences by doing something that looks kind of obvious. Well, we'll just change that. Well, changing some of these things in your life are not going to be smooth on one hand, but on the other hand, if you pay attention, you're going to find it's like just stepping up to another level. New awareness is in that level, adapting to those new awarenesses, stepping up to the next level. Transitioning into this fifth dimensional space is something that's going to happen. And now it's happening at a very accelerated level. Mm-hmm. But paying attention is going to be a key piece.
Yeah.
What do we pay attention to now?